Hi guys. Good morning, all of you. Hope all of you can hear me, guys. Anyone, guys? Anyone? Can you please confirm, guys? Is I'm audible? Hello. Anyone, guys? Can you please confirm? Is I'm audible, guys?
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Is I'm audible,
Yes,
guys?
I'm here.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. So, guys, let's continue, guys. So, hope all of you have attended the last couple of classes. So, I've taken two introduction classes, guys. On the first class, I've given an introduction regarding what is Power BI, what is data visualization softwares, what are the different ways to visualize, like we discussed about. What are the different ways to visualize is nothing but like by using some kind of a coding we can do, by writing some kind of a scriptings and all these things we can do, guys. I'll show you. And apart from that, even how to do it by using GUI based tools like Power BI, Tableau, ClickSense, so many are there. And how the generation of reporting tools came also, I have explained you guys. That is nothing but it's going to be something around like first generation reporting tools like Crystal reports and second generation reporting tools like something called as an Cognos. It's a business objects, and we are also having something like we also have some Microsoft SSRS. Like that, there are different types of data visualization softwares in second generation reporting tools. And after that, we also have some other tools like the third generation reporting tools like Power BI, Tableau, ClickSense. These are all going to comes under the third generation reporting tools. And the reason why the third generation reporting tools came is basically to support the cloud storages. Earlier systems are not that much capable to work with the cloud, but whereas the third generation reporting tools like Power BI, they can connect to almost all 200 different type of data sources they can connect, guys. So they can extract the data, because mainly for generating of reports, we require some kind of obviously we require, just give me a second, guys. Mainly we require some kind of a data is going to be gets required, guys. Just give me a second. Right. So mainly we have to require the data. So first of all, we have to get the data, and then only we can create the reports, guys. So coming to that particular data, your Power BI is capable to extract the data from almost all 200 plus different type of data sources. It can connect it. So yesterday I have shown you also like what are the different Power BI tools we are going to work. So what are the various Power BI tools we have been got working is, it is going to be Power BI desktop. For what purpose we are going to use the Power BI desktop, we discussed about that. Mainly for designing of reports, we are going to use it. Then we are going to use something called as an Power BI service we are going to use. And apart from that, Power BI mobile also, guys. Using Power BI mobile, we can only view the reports, guys. Only viewing the reports only we can do. We can't create the reports. Where the reports can be created, here we can create the reports, guys. And after that, how can you deliver the reports to the end users? With the help of the Power BI service. So Power BI service is a managing tool, guys. It is managing. That means whatever the reports or whatever the visuals we created, so those delivering the security, scheduling, okay, refreshing of data sources, all these things will be done by Power BI service. This you have to install it, guys. This you have to download and install. Yesterday I've shown you. Power BI service, we need not to download and install because it's a cloud-based service account. So directly open your browser and say app.powerbi.com. You have to open like this, guys. Open your browser and you have to type this URL app.powerbi.com. Power BI mobile, we have to download and install it in your local system. Sorry, in your mobile. It is basically for mobile systems. It's a mobile application where you can only view the reports which has been deployed into the Power BI service. That means in Power BI desktop, you are going to install you are going to create the reports. These reports we are going to publish into Power BI service. From the Power BI service, using Power BI mobile, you can access the reports, guys. So that is how the workflow will take place. You will design the reports. From there, we are going to deploy it into the Power BI service. We are going to deploy. We call it as publish. Once these reports are published here, then these reports can be accessible. These reports can be accessible through the Power BI mobile. The clients can directly view the reports directly in the Power BI mobile, which can access the report from Power BI service only. Directly, we cannot get it from Power BI desktop. So designing here, managing here, and accessing here, guys. Like that, this is the tools what we have to install. This is, you have to install it in your mobile. This one you have to install it in your computer. This one you need not to install. Simple, it is going to be a web URL. You can access it directly, guys. Open your URL and say, which is going to be app.powerbi.com. This is a way which we have to access it, guys. This is going to be app.powerbi.com. This is going to be, but for that we require one service account. In your system, if you try to access, it will ask you, enter an username, enter your email ID. Enter your email ID. So whatever the reports we created there, all that particular reports and all these things, we can see it here, guys. Just for a small timing, I'm showing you. These are the reports which has been created by the other reporting tools from the Power BI desktop we have created, and those reports only we can see it here, guys. See there, this is going to be the reports what we created there, and from there, if you publish here, these reports will come here, guys. So here only we are going to manage them, security and all these things we are going to define here, and we are going to work with them, guys. Okay. This is a management tool. In your system, it won't be accessible, guys. Why? Because we don't have any account for that. You have to require a Power BI service account is required. Only with the help of the Power BI service account only, you can work with them, guys. Okay. So yesterday I told you how to install the Power BI desktop, and already we done the installation, guys. Hope all of you also have done the installation. I just asked you to do the installation, guys. So anyone, guys, have you done the installation of Power BI desktop? Anyone done the installation, guys? Anyone? Not yet.
Sir,
Yes, yes.
when I am installing the Power BI, sign in problem.
It won't ask you any sign in problem, right?
Huh.
Are you working on your personal computer?
Yeah.
It won't ask
Laptop.
you any laptop only, right? So it is direct straightforward installation, right?
So
what you did,
asking,
download Power BI, go to download Power BI, go there. Here you can see download Microsoft Power BI desktop from official website. Just you have to download this. Have you downloaded this?
Yeah.
Okay, this one. Second one I told you to download, right? Okay, download, and just you have to install. Nothing is there. Once if it is installed, this is going to be gets installed here. This one. On your desktop, did you got your Power BI desktop? After installation, you have to see the Power BI desktop on your computer. Did you see this?
Sign in.
No. Did you see this on the desktop? Can you see the Power BI desktop? Which one you are installing? Are you installed the same thing? Have you downloaded this?
Yeah.
Okay, once you download it, go to your downloads folder. In the downloads folder, it will be there. Have you done the installation? Next option. Have you done the installation?
Yeah.
Okay, once it is installed, can you see this Power BI desktop on your desktop?
Yeah.
Can you see this on the desktop? Can you see? Okay, open it.
Yeah.
Double click on that.
Oh.
Double click on that. This is going to be opens the screen like this.
Yeah. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Then click on the blank report. Over.
Whoa. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay. So everyone, guys, please install it. It's going to be a very easy installation. No accounts, nothing it will ask you. Maybe you are trying to access some Power BI service, then it will ask you the email ID. Otherwise, it won't ask you an email ID. Directly, just you have to download and just you have to install it, guys. Apart from that, nothing to do here. Directly, this is your working environment. So this is your environment, guys. This is your Power BI desktop environment. And this is the one which we can see, guys. Just give me a second. Right. So this is the one, guys. So this is your, what we can call it as the Power BI desktop environment, what we can see here, guys. See, the Power BI environment is going to be something which is going to looks like this. And yesterday I'll also explain you like how to perform how we are going to work on the Power BI. So first we have to get the data. What I told you, 4 steps, guys. Stage one. So first stage is going to be nothing but we have to get the data. We have to get the data and we have to transform the data, guys. That is what we have to do that. We have to transform the data. And after getting the data and transforming the data, what is the next thing we have to do? I told you, we have to do some kind of a data modeling. What is the data modeling? You can't understand it. Later, I'll tell you guys. Third one is going to be nothing but we have to create the visuals. We have to create the visuals, guys. That is nothing but we have to create your reports and we have to design the reports. And finally, we have to go for something called as then publishing the whatever the reports we have been created, guys. So these are the 4 steps what we have to do, guys. So first important is getting the data, guys. And after that, we have to transform the data. And how to do the data modeling, we'll discuss it later. Create the visuals and publish the visuals, guys. So that is what basically we are going to work on these applications here now. Okay. Now, as I said that, how to get the data? That means first of all, from where to get the data? From wherever you are having the data. For example, some data was available here, guys. This data can be available in multiple locations. It can be available in a file. It can be available in a database. It can be there in a cloud. It can be there in different option, guys. Files means again, it can be there in a CSV file. It can be there in an Excel sheet. Database means it can be there in an Oracle database, or it can be there in a SQL Server database. There are so many databases are there, guys. 30 to 40 databases it will support, guys. DB2, MySQL. We are having so many databases are there, guys. Microsoft Access database, it can connect. Microsoft Analysis Services, it can connect it. Like that, there are so many different types of databases are there. Coming to cloud also, we have a different types of cloud. Like we can connect with Microsoft Azure cloud, we can connect it, or directly we can work with Amazon Web Services, cloud services we can connect, or Google Cloud Platform, GCP, etc., we can connect it. So whenever you are getting a data, first of all, the data is nothing but, first of all, what is your data source? That means from where you are getting the data into Power BI, that source of data is nothing but what we call it as data source, guys. So first what we have to do, whatever may be your data, it may be a file or it may be a database or it may be a cloud, whatever it may be, first get the data and store it into your Power BI, guys. First get the data and store it into Power BI. Okay. So after getting the data and storing into Power BI, then we can perform, guys. Then it is possible to work with your reporting. Then only we have to create the reports. So first of all, where is your data is there? Get the data first of all, store it into Power BI, and then we can create our visuals and all these things, what we can do it, guys. That is what basically we are going to first work on these particular applications. So I'm going to use a different sources I'm going to use as, guys. But most popularly I'm going to use is nothing but files are very easy to use for us. Why? Because during the training period, because the main problem here is the training period, everyone will not be at the same level. Different people comes from different levels. That's why what we are going to do, guys, we are going to work with mostly with the CSV and Excel files. CSV files are normal text files, guys, which is nothing but what we call it as the comma separated values. They are called as comma separated values. And you all of you know that what are Excel sheets. You know that what are the Excel sheets are there and how to work with the Excel sheets. Just simple Excel files will be there. So you can work with any of this particular file, or we can work with any kind of a files what we can use. Though I'm not going to work mostly, we are also going to work with different types of databases also we are going to work, guys. Like I'm going to work with Oracle database, a SQL Server database, at least 2 different databases, 2 different files and 2 different clouds. We are going to use as different options. We are going to work with them, guys. Okay. So we are going to work with them with a different options. We are going to work with them, guys. Later we'll see about those particular concepts. But initially, to make the things easy, what I'm going to do, guys, we are going to work with a simple files only. We are going to work with them. Advantage is nothing but I can share the files very easily with you. I can send the files very easily, guys. For example, today I'm going to use some files. The files I'm going to share it with you very easily. I'm going to share it with you, guys. Isn't it? So easily I can share the files with you. Why? Because I can work with them very easily, guys. We can just work with them very easily. We can work with them, guys. That is the reason what I am going to use what I'm going to use here is, guys, we are going to use as some kind of a files very easily, guys. Okay. So this is the one which we can see. This is going to be, once we can see, it is going to be nothing but what we can say. That is the one which we can see, the files what we are going to be using. Easily I can share with you. You guys also does not requires any expertise to work on it. Okay. And you guys also does not requires to work much on that particular one. That is the reason what I'm going to do, guys. Simply, I'm going to, which is going to be share the files easily with you. I'm going to use this file, guys. Okay. So this is the one. So this is the one which we can use this kind of a technique what we have to work with them, guys. So see how I'm going to import the files, guys. Importing a files is very, very easy, guys. See there, it is going to be get data. Very easy, guys. Even you are working for first time also, very easily we can work with them, guys. So don't worry, we'll explain all these environments later. For the timing, it's not required. We are not going to work here now. So get the data. You can see very easy option, guys. Get data here, get the data from other sources. Anyway, you can work with them, guys. So get data. I say which is going to be text or a CSV file. Because as I said that I'm going to import the data from some kind of a text or a CSV files. I'll share the files, guys. See, I'm having a file with a name called as usercars.csv. It is going to be usercars.csv. It is going to be nothing but what we can see the data here, guys. Okay, so now what we are going to do, guys. Now what we are going to be doing here, guys. So what I'm simply going to do is, which is going to be something like what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to just select the file and click on open. File will be gets open, guys. Okay, so which is going to be nothing but what we can see is the data. Can you see, guys? It is showing you the data also, guys. Okay, so this is going to be the previewing of data here, guys. Once if you click on load, that data is going to be successfully loaded here, guys. The data is going to be successfully, it is going to be loads the data here, guys. See there, the data has been successfully loaded. Once the data was successfully loaded, here you can see, guys, on the right hand side, you can see a data pane. This is called, I'll explain this in the later classes, guys. This is data pane. Under the data pane, you can see something called as user cards. You can see what are the columns and all these things we can see. Anyhow, I'm not going to use them, guys. We are not going to use them right now, guys. We are not going to use them as of now. Okay. And on the left hand side also, guys, there are different views are there. Can you see there? There are some different views are there where we can see something called as an report view, table view, okay, it's a model view, and which is going to be DAX query view. You can see that. Here also we can see the data here. Very easy, guys. Whatever the data that was imported into Power BI, you can see the data here, guys. See, the data is going to be appears here now, and you can see the data here. As many ways you can import it, guys. Multiple ways are there. It's not that only single way to import the data, guys. There are multiple ways are there to import the data here now. See there, this is the data. Like that, you can import as many data sets you can import in, guys. See there, I'm importing another data set called as some insurance.csv. I'll share the files, guys. You can also import the data into your Power BI. Just click on the load, guys. Just click on the load. That's it, guys. Nothing to do, guys. Just select the files and just we have to import the data sets and you have to work on that particular data sets, guys. Apart from that, nothing is there. We can work and easily we can handle this data set. See, two tables are there. Come here on the table view. You can see two tables, insurance data set and used cars data set, guys. There is an insurance data set and there is going to be a kind of which is going to be the used cars data set. You can see with the data set here, guys. That's it, guys. Apart from that, nothing is there. Easily we can work with these data sets. Importing is very easy. There is no complications. There is nothing complex is there. Easily you can work with them. Easily we can import them and easily we can work with these data sets, guys. See there how simple the data set is going to be and you can work with these particular data sets. Come here, guys. See there, get data. This is report view. Anywhere you can get it, guys. Here also you can go to the home page and you can see the get the data. From anywhere you can import, guys. You can be there in report view, you can get the data. You can there be in the table view and you can get the data. From anywhere you can get the data and we can import the data here, guys. See, again, I'm importing another data set, guys, text or a CSV file. So again, I'm selecting some other file, guys, like some churn.csv file. I am selecting the file, guys. Click on load. That is also going to be, we are doing the same thing, guys. That is also, we are going to be doing the same thing, guys. So total 3 files we have been imported: a churn dataset, an insurance dataset, and user cars dataset. See, churn dataset is having more number of columns. Insurance and user cars, they're having very few number of columns are there. Any dataset you can import, any file you can import it, and we can just connect to the Power BI and we can read the data, guys. You need not to worry, you need not to much worry about the dataset. You can easily, we can get the data and easily we can just hold the data and we can work with these datasets, guys. Okay. So that is going to be how basically we can work and how basically we can use this particular datasets, what we can use it, guys. See there? This is your dataset, guys. As many datasets you can import it. And you know that now, guys, these are going to be what we are going to call it as CSV files, comma separated values, guys. What are these files, guys? These are what we are going to call it as a comma separated values, what we are going to call it as. You can also import the data from Excel sheet. So whatever the files I have used, guys, I will give you the shade the data set. See, there is something called as AdventureWorks, which is going to be 2000 AdventureWorks 2017.xlsx file was there. What is an Excel sheet, guys? An Excel workbook is a collection of sheets. You can have, the file may have multiple sheets also, we can have it, guys. See, you can see the file here, guys. See, the sheet is containing multiple, the file is containing multiple sheets. The file is containing multiple sheets, it is going to containing, guys, isn't it? So we can see the file, which is going to be, the file is containing multiple sheets, and we can see this is the data what we can see with an application, guys. Can you see the data? Can you see the data here, guys? Yes. Select the file, guys. Which sheets you want to import in? Select the files. At a time, I'm importing 4 sheets. We are importing at a time, guys. Simply click on load. The data is going to be imported from multiple files. It is going to load at a time, guys. You can see it is going to be nothing but multiple files, guys. Multiple files we can see, and this is the data what we can see with an application, guys. See there? This is the data, guys. Maybe one file is having some errors, leave it, does not matter. So simply we can load the data, guys. Successfully we can load the data, guys. No issues at all, guys. See there, I imported the data from dim product category, dim product subcategory, and fact internet sales. Like that, you can just work with this kind of a data set. So importing is very, very easy, guys. No need of writing any code, no need of writing any logics, or no need to write anything, guys. Directly, we can work with these data sets directly, guys. See there, you can select the file and you can just import the data sets as you require. You can import the data sets, guys. That's it, guys. Apart from that, nothing is going to be there in the data set, guys. Right? So that's it. That is going to be all about how to import the data sets, and that is the way how we can get the data and we can work with the data sets like this, guys. So that's it, guys. That is going to be the one which we can see, and apart from that, nothing is going to be there in the concept, guys. Right? So that's it, guys. That is a way how we can import the data, and that is a way and which we are going to be gets working with these particular data sets, what we have to work with them, guys. Okay. So apart from that, nothing is going to be there, guys, which we are going to be gets working with these particular applications. And this is going to be the concept of how to import the data, guys. I'll share the files. Everyone can import the data sets by yourself. So there is nothing complications are there, guys. Anybody can import the data sets. No logics, no coding, nothing is going to be required. I'll share the data sets. You can also start practicing those particular examples, guys. So see, in the chat window, I am sharing the data sets, guys. The same data sets, whatever I have used. Whatever the data sets I have used, the same data sets I'm importing, guys. Insurance, user cards, and churn CSV, and one adventureworks.xlsx file. I'm sharing the files here, guys. I already shared the files in the chat window. And I think you can see, guys, in the chat window, you are having the files. You can just put the pointer on the file, guys. There is a download button will come. Just click on the download button and specify where to save the file. Somewhere you put it into one folder and save the files, guys. Please, all of you guys, please download the files. If the meeting is ended, you can't download it again, guys. So please, all of you download the 4 files, guys. Quickly try to download, guys. If you have any doubts, ask me. I'll explain how to download it, guys. Please download the files, guys. Just there is a chat window. In the chat window, you can see the files are uploaded there. They have been shared. Just put a pointer on the file. And what you do is, guys, simple, you have to click on the download button. There is a down arrow button will appear there. Just select that, click on that. It will ask you where you want to save. Just specify the location and save it, guys. Yes, all of you downloaded, guys. Anyone, can you please confirm? Have you downloaded?
Yes, sir.
Right. Fine, guys. All of you, please download the files, guys, and use that particular files for your practice purpose. Okay. Once the data was downloaded, what you have to do first of all, guys, you have to save the file, guys. Don't forget to save the file. Why? Because if you forgot to save the file, next day again we have to import the file. That's why file, save, guys. Wherever you want, you can save the file, guys. Wherever you want, you can save the file. Give some name, guys. For example, batch 9 a.m. So batch, it is going to be 9 a.m. is the batch timing, guys. Wherever you want to save, you can save it, guys. It will be saved with the extension of .pbix file. Click on save, it will be saved successfully, guys. Next time, you need not to again import the data. For example, if you don't save it, guys, next time again we have to import the data manually. That's why please save this file. Okay, fine. Sufficient, guys. This is going to be sufficient. But what you are going to do, first of all, guys, we are going to transform the data, guys. We don't create the reports now. First of all, we have to get the data and we have to transform the data. Anyhow, I'll start it in the tomorrow's class, guys. You can see one small button called as transform data, guys. It is going to open a separate window called as Power Query Editor. Using this Power Query Editor, we are going to transform the data, guys. Okay. So tomorrow I'll just give you some introduction regarding the Power Query Editor. And from Monday's class, we'll start with the practicals, guys. And I already told you, right? Already there is some group of people who has already started from 8 o'clock. So they will join along with you from the Monday onwards, guys. So tomorrow we have the class as usual at 9 o'clock. As usual at 9 o'clock, we'll have the class, guys. I'll take a session. I'll take one session for this. I'm going to take one session for that, just to give some introduction to the Power BI, the query editor. And from Monday onwards, you both can join. That means your batch and those batch people, those we have to join at 8 o'clock, guys. The regular class is at 8 to 9. Only the demo sessions are 9 o'clock, guys. So we'll continue tomorrow at 9 o'clock as usually. And from Monday onwards, we'll connect at 8 o'clock, guys. Okay. So that's it for the today's class, guys. Anyone, guys, any questions? So regular class is 1 hour, guys. Only demo sessions, right? So we are taking only half an hour time. So actual sessions are going to be for 1 hour, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. is your regular timing, guys. Right? Yes.
Hello.
Anyone, guys? Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Sir, actually, there is a SQL server in mail. I have saw SQL server
Yeah.
also.
Yes, yes, yes.
Is that we it teach?
Yeah. We are going to teach that, but not in the regular classes. Just let us complete off these particular main topics. After that, we'll be having a weekend classes for the SQL Server classes.
Okay. So
Well,
one more question. Already batch has started. You are telling, right?
Yeah. Yes.
All those are covered in this demo sessions.
Yes, that we are going to cover up them. So there are some additional topics are there which they have covered. They are not required. They are not required for you. I'll just tell you, just nothing is there. I'll tell you the option. So it's I'll also teach you in your class, but immediately there are not required for you. That is what I mean to say that. See, just a minute. Once I'll tell you the application. So this is the one what we have been started. Just the transform data. This is the one what they have been started. So currently they have just completed these options. Can you see these options? Choose column, remove columns, keep rows, remove rows. Today only they completed the sorting and all these things. So from Monday onward, these are not mandatory now. Later also I'll teach you for you. There is no worry. There is only 2 days additionally it will take it. So Monday onwards, I'll start from here. Data type changing. For both of you, I'll start from here only. You can ignore these options because these are not mandatory options. There are some additional options which I will discuss it for your batch in the later classes. Okay. You can just continue that. There is no need to worry about that. Same topics. We are in the same page. Once everybody is on the same level, I'll combine both the batches from the Monday onwards. Okay. Fine. Okay. So thanks for today, guys. We'll meet up in the tomorrow's class at 9 o'clock as usually, guys. Thanks all of you for today.